Time for another podcast session. Time for another podcast session. Time for another podcast session. A little something for your depression. The Mike O'Meara Show feels a need. Better than the finest weed. Listen, and you will succeed. Mike and Rob and Josh's dumb face. Sit back and chill out in our place. Maybe we'll get up in your face. Join the fun in your own chat place. Mike O'Meara on your phone. In the car or just at home. Throw the dogs a big fat bone. F you if you hate their tone. Mike O'Meara lost his mind. He will search and never find. Trying hard to be real kind. Spring is tight, it can't unwind.
This episode of the Mike O'Meara Show is brought to you by the TMOS Amazon portal. Remember to click the Amazon link at tmospodcast.com before you shop. It's that easy. Thank you. Now on with the show.
Fruit juicy. Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Sure.
Mike O'Meara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Meara Show at MikeO'MearaShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine.
And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Meara Show with Mike O'Meara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Mike O'Meara Show. Whoa. I am very, very glad to be here. And I have managed to limp into the studio.
Are you not well?
Well, no, it's just a guy told me a long time ago. He said, man, when you get to a certain age, just get ready. Just be mentally prepared for the slow, steady decline post 65. It's absolutely true. There's a reason why that number is used for little retirement things and actuarial tables with life insurance, and it might be 70 now. But anyway, you might remember that when I was a much younger man, about 7-8 years ago, I had artificial hips installed.
Yeah, they were the hips of a corpse, weren't they?
Yeah. So, little issue that I might get to later on in the show. I might get to that about just sitting on the couch, getting up early.
Yeah.
And sitting on the couch with my computer and then falling asleep in a seated position and then standing up. And suddenly the old familiar pain that I had in that area was there again. Now, we will discuss it further if it persists, but right now, it is not getting worse, and so I am choosing to adopt a wait-and-see attitude to see what happens, and then I will move on. But that's not why we're here.
It's a nice upgrade, though.
What's
They've
that?
probably got really nice hips available now.
I think
you can get a nice new one.
I don't know how much the technology's improved over 7 or 8 years.
There's a new boutique down there. It's called Hips Don't Lie, and they'll really set you up. Yeah,
they warn you. They say about 20 years. That's the life expectancy. Well, I'm not halfway there yet. So I'm hoping, but
that's
then of course.
Better than a refrigerator.
When you go chat GPT, you look at it and you see all the speculation of what can and of course, everything can happen. So we will see, but that's not why I'm here.
Are you thinking motorized or just a regular manual wheelchair?
That's not why I'm here. I am here. That's why I said that. We are ready for Hate 101. Little bit of hate over the weekend. A little bit of hate came my way.
It was Friday morning.
Some hate I know about, some hate I don't. But this is the hate that came by, as Josh said, June 11th, 10:43 p.m., or as I like to call it.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it just about the time when they realize they have nothing to live for this weekend, so they have to turn their hatred outward?
I'm not sure, but it says here, after listening to today's show, I'm convinced that Mike will never become a slot machine influencer the way he went after Rob. After Rob generously offered him a casino contact, made that pretty clear to me. It seemed, made that pretty clear, period.
Okay.
To me, it seems like Mike simply isn't interested in putting in the legwork required to make it happen. Then Joe Kenny, this is a recent one, I think.
Joe Kenny
writes, why is Mike now attaching himself like a remora to Carla's thing? She could possibly be something fresh and new in the slot world with her positive energy and sex appeal. Rob made an effort, and Mike shit on him. He won't follow through. I'm still waiting for his report on Tai Chi. He promised a month ago.
Oh, yeah, the sitting Tai Chi. I remember
I
that.
think that was like 12 months ago.
And
Yeah,
then
a long time
Corey
ago.
Johnson writes, way to go, Mr. O. And then, wait, because this is out of order here, so I want to make
Mr.
sure I
O,
get
I think, was after your response.
Yeah, Mr. O was, hold on a
Because
second.
you then responded, I got greeted Friday morning by your response. Was the first thing I saw Friday morning.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to make sure I get the guy that suggested it because it doesn't work. It doesn't work without that. You know what I mean? Here we go.
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay. Hey, Chan. God bless you, Chan. Thanks for standing up for the guy. I appreciate it. I truly do. It's Mike's life. Let him live it. Thank you, Chan. So I just want to say I think it's fair that I include my people too, that I include the people that do this. I think it was very, very kind. All right. Let me see. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to get the guy that suggests something because it's a wonderful suggestion.
okay.
Oh, Linda Barnes, a real Mike hater.
Barnes.
A real softy. She writes, he expects Rob to do the work for him. Yes, I do. But folks, don't worry about that ever happening. All right?
Right.
Let's see here. Rob is not his secretary, and it's not a TMOS gig. Why would Rob put in the legwork? That was
So
a
much
dick
legwork
move
to
by
answer
Mike.
that text.
So many people are so concerned about something that
They
means
love you,
so
Rob.
little
They
to
love
me.
you. Embrace the love.
Yeah,
Embrace
but
the love.
they mustn't care so
That-
much.
I know you. Well, you're like this would be when Dom would get hate calls about the way he treated me, and it doesn't do me any favors. Just like it doesn't do you, it makes you
Right.
uncomfortable. But we have a bit of a different thing, so I don't think you're not going to get a call at 10 p.m. tonight.
I hope not.
I hope not. I've called you at 10 p.m.
Yeah, but
Usually-
you hate it, and I hate it.
Let's see. All right, so the remora one I like. Remora,
Yeah.
that's the little pilot fish that suckles.
Yeah.
That suckles on the underbelly of the shark.
I might have gone with barnacle, but
Josh, do
Remora's
you have
good.
the suggestion? All right.
Willie is the suggestion.
Okay.
Willie Preston has a suggestion for you.
Willie Preston?
And all right. F off Friday. Your favorite feature from those evers. A guy said, it was another guy that said this. I hope they didn't delete him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't delete things on here, please. All right. Newest, most
How are they going to
relevant.
lose it?
Okay. A guy suggested that he would just like to be able to call in and tell Mike to F off.
Oh, okay.
I forgot who that was.
Was that Josh?
But then he's gone. It's like, I don't know
Not on
whether he's.
Facebook.
Okay.
All right, let
Not on
me see.
Facebook.
Is there a fuck off phone number? We're working on that.
Yes, we are.
Josh just told me we're working on that. So, what do you think that's a possibility to get that sooner than later, Josh?
It'll be this week. Yes. We'll have it.
So, just as promised, I said this week. I didn't say Monday. I said this
Right.
week. So, you'll be able to call and tell me. No matter what you want to say, you can say anything you want, but always end with, oh, and Mike, fuck off.
Yeah.
Would you? Yeah.
That's the way
And,
it's
and you can do it now over on the voicemail tab on our page.
Oh,
that's
no,
right.
no.
But
Don't
we're
let
gonna
him
do it
don't
live.
let him get away
We're
with
gonna do
that.
it live this week.
We're going to do it live. I don't want to give them the opportunity to leave a message. I want them just to call me live and do it.
All right.
Okay.
Would you like?
Yeah.
Would you like to close this out with sharing your spot, which is kind of an ad for this? Your response.
My response. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I'm just trying. All right. So I write next week on the show. I will be taking your calls to tell me to fuck off.
It's a good promotion.
We will start with a little banter between you and Rob or Josh, and then let her rip. I am totally serious. I am serious. And we will have the F-off phone number for you on Monday's show. Well, we don't have that on today's show. I didn't talk to Josh over the weekend. He didn't talk to me, so that's okay. The only thing is, it won't be a fundraiser. You can all do it for free.
Mike, it's a fundraiser is what it is. It raises the fun.
So we will, Steve Mermelstein writes, but what if I only want to tell us? No, we're not bringing in people that have been on the show before. That's not going to work.
Ever forward, Steve.
Way to go, Mr. L. What? All right.
I would like to save this number for Tuesday's show because I think it fits an afternoon vibe better than a morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll be ready
Good
for
thinking.
it. I'll be ready for it. So maybe we can shoot for Tuesday? To do
Play
that.
tomorrow.
Oh, good. All right, that's Josh.
And that will also allow more West Coasters to play.
That'll be great because we tape at 3:00 on Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So we look forward to that. Now, moving on to the next hate, more hate for me, and there's nothing that starts on Monday better with hate for the host. I love it. It's driven us, no, not us, me, in my career, and this I have seen little tidbits of this. That have been sprinkled here and there. It concerns. Remember when we raised money for the baseball pants?
Yes, of course.
And we got the money, and we got it after I had already Venmo'd my own money to the baseball people.
Right.
The lady that runs the team, who I double checked when I talked to the coach, and he received the money. And then
and just a note of backstory is that the paying for the pants was promised maybe after a cocktail. And so it was something that was sort of driven by, a situation that you might not have been in
here's what
otherwise.
happened. I'm having Carly gives me this big margarita, and then they're talking about how the A team had striped pants and we had regular pants. And then that would get the conversation was along the lines of, well, we will need this kind of money to do that, and we need money for other stuff as well, but we're not sure, blah, blah, blah. And then the dad next to me said, well, I put up half. If we needed $1,000, I'd put up half. And I said, well, I know my listeners could come up with half, and I'll do it too. So I committed to that. Okay. And then after the fact, some time went by because I realized that time was passing and I hadn't done anything, and I was in an awkward position. So I end up getting on the air and saying we'll have a fundraiser, and then the listeners have come back, and we've got a message that Josh is going to share right here about. It's the same theme, right?
Same theme. It crossed into my outside of the show life because I still use Twitter, or X as it's called now, for my Orioles conversation.
Not
my
Truth
Orioles
Social.
Complaining. No, there's not many Oriole fans over there.
Okay.
Apparently.
All right. I'm surprised.
Amazing. How about the guy with the hose? Does the guy with the hose go on Truth Social?
Probably. That's all my UFC talk is over there.
Good. Okay. Well, that's going to be on the show today too. Big fight at the White House last night.
But so I was browsing it during the Oriole game, as I do. And Adam Jones, former Oriole, popped up in my feed. It's normal, but he was
like the player?
Yeah, the player.
Like the player gets on your feed to talk?
No. I'm seeing he made a comment.
Oh, so it's on Twitter. Your news feed.
He made a post, so it's on my news feed.
Oh, okay.
And it's him posting, responding to a friend about the cost of travel ball and how travel ball is bleeding families dry.
Okay.
And I agree with that. I think travel ball has gotten ridiculous with the crazy uniforms for every tournament.
Did you comment on it, or do you, with your agreement?
I did not comment, but I clicked the little button to see what other people were saying, to see what type of feedback he was getting. And there was a comment that got my attention by a guy named Owens Mills Alex.
I love it when they put the town.
Yeah.
Rob, can you center yourself in the camera a little bit, buddy?
I can. I'm sorry. I was laughing at the name, but forgive me. Owens
he tried
Mills
to change
Alex.
it. He has his name listed as Snooch to the Nooch. But
also
his
great.
screen name is Owens Mills Alex. So it's Alex we're dealing with.
All right.
And he posted, I heard about a podcaster in Florida who tried to trick his listeners into paying $500 for his kids' travel Little League pants, just so he and his wife wouldn't have to cover the fees. And then Adam Jones responds to this guy and just says, damn.
Wow, that's a flat accusation. That's even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Wow. That is stunning. No,
And
I
it's
have to
also
say, hold
riddled
on,
with
Rob,
falsehood.
Hold on, Rob.
Oh,
Mouth.
it is. I was just excited.
No,
it
this is a
naturally
serious
came into my feed.
accusation. I have to address this.
Mm-hmm.
That unequivocally did not happen. This was well after the regular. You're not able to practice or get on the field if you don't put up the fees for the league to start with, and then there are tournament fees that go along with this. This was I think I've got the exchange. All right, let me see. I'll do that right now. So I've seen little examples of that also where people were pissed off because I never mentioned the pants.
Oh, the result. Yeah.
That's right. And the answer is resounding no, the money was not used for pants. And the answer to that is I have no idea what the money was used for, but I know it was used for Little League because I talked to it's like they have team moms who arrange all the tournaments and arrange all of the different messages that go out to tell us where we have to be and what we have to do. So that happened.
Is it possible that the 500 was going to another fund, like the one that buys passports for Dominican children to come play on the team?
Rob, I wish I could tell you with great authority.
I'd have to see the slush fund that goes on.
They're
not
many. They're not many. In fact, I have it right here. Okay, let's see. All right,
well, and I found a picture of the pants right here.
All right, so I've got the. This is it really 2 weeks? Only 2 weeks ago? Is it really? Is it that fresh? All right. Let me see. Okay. Good evening. This is from the team person. checking in on the sponsorship. So for those saying that it went to my personal fees, that kind of probably is right away going to move you off of that little thing. I know you mentioned you would put something out there on your show. Thanks again for offering to help. Then I didn't respond right away. Well, no, it says I responded 2 weeks ago, but then I get another one checking in on the sponsorship. It's just a repeat.
Is there any chance that with the margarita, you misunderstood the word pants?
No, I think that maybe it was
two
discussed.
separate conversations.
They might have been two separate conversations, 100%. But the team was underfunded, which some are overfunded, some are underfunded. That's the way they go. So I said, I know you mentioned you would put something on your show. Thanks again for offering to help. That is a separate one. No, that's the same message I got. I got it twice. I don't know why. I said, yes. Is there a website where people can send donations? If not, I can set it up on my show site and do it that way. I think you guys were looking for $500.
Okay.
And then the answer is no, there is no website. Each team is responsible for their own donations. I said, yes, I think we were looking for 500. We got 500 already, referring to the other dad.
Right.
Which is kind of, but that's okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
I have my open my bid. And then I said, I sent you $500. I'll handle the show stuff on my own, which I did. And I got to thank you. If that
that's
clears,
good.
Does that clear it up? Does that clear it up? I mean, I don't
think so.
think it could be any more clear, but that's how that went down. And then the answer about the pants is I don't have the answer because I didn't ask. I donated and they used it. The only thing I cared about was
here's the picture of the kids and their fancy new pants.
That is not my kid's team. My kid had said never had. What's that?
It is. They got nice striped pants.
Where did you Photoshop that?
Yeah, it's like the same kid over and over again.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah.
You got me because I'm looking at it far away. What I was going to say regarding that is I didn't ask about whether it went for the pants because I just made the donation and double checked that the money that I sent to the mom had gotten to the coach. And the coach said, yes, we got that. Thank you. Yeah. And I wasn't going to go, was it used for pants? Because, I mean, that's like saying, that's like, I thought it was for pants.
Yeah, it's not like they have
and by the way, if the listeners are pissed that it wasn't, if certain listeners are pissed that it wasn't the pants, my sincere, heartfelt apologies.
And someone had to pay for the coach's hotel room.
And the mini bar.
So Doug says, if you already paid, why bring the show into it?
Huh?
He because you paid the $500 and then brought it to the show is what he's trying to say.
Well, the plan was
no sense.
I was
Always.
going to hear what the plan for me is that I was going to give a website to the show and do it that way.
Yes.
That's the way I was going to do it. I didn't, I didn't plan
just how it
on
was handled with her.
Yeah, and by the way, if you want, I could probably go back and let you know what my contributions to my personal contributions are to the team, which are essentially the tournament fees, the uniform fees, the lessons for baseball and stuff like that.
Also your attendance.
My attendance, you mean my performance fee?
Yes, yeah, because I know you sign a lot of balls in the middle of the seventh inning, don't you? Isn't that your thing?
This is true. I don't see Doug's chat here. Is there another channel? What does that mean? I love Listener Attack Day. Let us have our fun. That's what I'm doing right now because there are people that enjoy this, and I understand they enjoy it. And really, after this many years, boy, it used to. I mean, that would wreck a weekend for me.
Oh,
that would wreck a weekend. That would carry at least into Saturday afternoon, and it would be. But it's to be honest with you, it's not quite as bad as it used to be. But it's still there.
It lingers under the.
Bill Harrison says, "Check the slot machines." Regarding that hate, I have sent a letter to two different corporations that run the local gaming here. One particular individual lady and the generic corporate center.
Okay.
And I have not gotten a response back.
Well, it takes 3 to 5 days at the post office.
I think. Well, no, this was an email that I sent.
Oh,
this
an
was
electronic
email.
mail, yeah.
Now,
almost
and they say, but after 5 days, if they don't respond, you call, and that's the standard operating procedure. I will call tomorrow or Wednesday to find out, do a follow up with that. And this is.
I bet they respond quicker if you owe them money.
I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. I'm not a whale, so I know I can't do that. And usually the people that I see that get treated really well, obviously get treated well because they gamble so much.
Yes.
But
so what do they go? They go to the coffee shop. You want a hunting, you go to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
What is this?
So I think now, Josh, who keeps great track of all of this information, is there anything I am leaving out from the haters that we could address in one segment here?
I believe that's the current hate going on.
Would you say that the most hate right now would be the baseball fundraiser? Because that's when I'm asking people for money, and that usually gets a lot of hate. And we ask people for money all the time on this show. What's that, Josh?
That one did get a lot of hate last week. That has calmed down. People move on.
So was the gist of it like that other guy thinking that I raised money and like took it to Las Vegas? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was proof of pants, which is silly.
All right.
And so, Josh, if you look at the hate-mometer right now, which is a red thermometer where 100
M-O-meter.
Like you guys, I have most of it blocked, but it still leaks out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes
seeps in.
Look at how happy he is when he shares that with me.
What?
Look at this. He gets a look of satisfaction. You get a look of satisfaction because you like the hate, and I think
don't.
No, I like the hate too. Come on, we all like the hate. Everybody likes it. We're Americans. Come on.
But the hate turns on me way too much, which is why I had to block it.
Okay.
You know what? Just hate on you. I'd be fine.
It's okay to hate other people, just not you.
No. I can mentally handle taking the hate of other people.
No, I don't like. I'll take the bullet on this one too for the politics thing.
Yeah,
back off. I mean, he takes crap from me on this show on a weekly basis. And we give him a hard time on a weekly basis. But I, you know what I don't do? I don't say F off, hashtag F off to him. Trip. Right. With all due respect, a guy that really supported us, that we put in the Hall of Fame, there are people that think differently. And if you think I've changed my politics because Josh is part of this show, All you have to do is listen to the show. And if you think that Josh has changed his politics because he's on this show, he's been the way he's been, at least from my end of things, from the very beginning. There's been no change to it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't mind people taking shots at his politics or my politics. What I don't like is when it's just a pure personal attack, because I'm sorry. And if it pisses you off that I think he's an okay guy, even with his politics, and I don't really process it any other way, I don't. And it's not because I need this show. It's because I enjoy working with Josh and I enjoy working with Rob. And that's what's really, really, I don't like it when it's just a naked F off.
No,
that
take
doesn't
that,
work.
When you take that level, you make it totally personal and you paint with a broad stroke like that. Just remember, you're no better than the side you're against. You're no better than the other side.
At the end of the day, I hope against hope that this motherfucker gets everything that comes to him. I really, really do. But I am not in the camp that says, I'm a realist when it comes to the fact that there's still going to be people that were part of that. For what reason, I don't know. I can't get my head around it, but it exists. And in order to move forward, I think we are going to have to somehow just move past this time in our history.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens with it. But I don't like it really. If you want to talk about something that really does piss me off, that really pisses me off. And by the way, the reason Josh gets that, and Rob, I'm not trying to slam you here, but the reason Josh gets that and you don't is because Josh confronts and you don't. And if you confront, you get the shit. If you confront, if you are confrontational, you get the shit. And if none of us on this show were confrontational, the show would not exist. We would not have a show. And even Rob will stand up and get confrontational when he wants to. Doesn't happen as often, but by and large, there are people that don't like that. And the people that don't like the confrontation, I get that too. That exists too. Everything's out there and stuff like that. But the old me, when I'm essentially being accused of absconding with the funds
church
for the baseball.
funds. Yes, exactly.
That's heavy duty. No, I'm guilty of not paying for it out of my own pocket, and that's what I'm guilty of. But
to be perfectly precise, you paid for it out of your own pocket, but then were reimbursed. I mean, it's not like you didn't front the money. You did.
Yeah. The thing about it is that everything about that story is true. Where I opened my big mouth, and then, it used to be a little easier to accomplish that. And people, but in these times, it's tougher for people to reach into their wallet.
That the pants discussion went something like someone complaining about the A has the striped pants.
Exactly.
And then they say, well, we don't have enough money. They've got more sponsorship deals. We're still $1,000 short this year.
That's kind of what went down.
That's when you said, in your brain, you put the money and the pants together when it was two separate things.
I followed another dad, and that was the SD factor, the swinging dick factor, where
that guy do.
I'm sure my listeners can like that. Now, but I still don't regret it because there are people out there, I guarantee you, on every little league team that are footing more of the bill than other people.
Sure.
There are people that are always getting involved with that.
That's
and there
just
are
life and everything.
And there are teams that have whales that, there are teams that show up with Boomba bat bags that are custom designed with the kids' names on them. You know what I'm talking about, Josh.
I have a Boomba bag.
That'd be $150. That's minimum $150 a bag.
To get the name put on it?
For 12 kids on a team.
For $400 if you want your name on your glove.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
what about that team that brings out the San Diego chicken every game? That seems expensive.
The San Diego Chargers. No, the San Diego Padres.
Yes, but they
borrow the bird. What?
The mascot. They've hired the mascot to come to every game.
The old San Diego chicken.
Yeah,
which isn't
San Diego
attached
chicken
to anything anymore.
So it is.
He's independent.
I believe he's independent because the Padres now have like a father figure.
Yeah, fryer, right?
Fryer, yeah.
Yeah,
But
well,
the
the chicken
thing-
would be a good fryer too.
Right. Yeah. It's just I mean, what pisses me off sometimes is that this show, when you are taking a shot at me like that, it is deserved. I get all the name recognition. I get all this. I've done it for years and years and years. And there are things that get under my skin, things that don't get under my skin. But all of it falls under the heading of comes with the territory. It does. And it comes with Josh's territory and it comes with Rob's territory.
Sure.
That's the way it rolls. And if you can't deal with that, you really are in the wrong thing. But the cool thing about what we do, and Rob gets to do it and Josh gets to do it and I get to do it, is we have the kind of show where we can do a whole segment talking about it, which I fucking love. I really, really do. I love addressing it, and I love going after people that go after me. And I also love sometimes, believe it or not, this is my sick, twisted personality. I love it when somebody calls me out on something where I have no excuses, because that's funny too.
Yeah.
And that happens to all of us as well. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Can I ask you a question about the listener psychology?
Yes.
Do they prefer it, the hateful type, the hateful eight out there? Do they prefer it when you come back at them, or if you ignore them because they see the ignoring of the comment like a victory?
The people, for example, in the chat that are with us every day, and I love it. I love the fact.
I do too.
You know, Rolando said, does the Little League have a fancy new ballroom?
They do.
That's
and an
fun.
arch, a victory arch.
And then Scoob says Rob's sports IQ is 5.
It is. And that's giving me all the best of it.
It's just, I think that there are people like in the comments that we do live
Sure.
on the show every day. There are people that want to get on. They want to get their name
Yeah,
on. So
you're right.
They'll be provocative to do that. And they know me that I will almost read every negative comment that comes on. And I have to kind of police myself. Just know this, people. When you write a hateful comment and I don't read it, it's simply because I don't want to make the show all about that every single day, which I could. Very easily.
Yeah.
I could do that. Anyway, let me see.
You host a variety show, Mike, and we must have variety.
And this is tongue in cheek and makes me laugh. And this is a new person, Racer PGT, who writes, and I think at no time did 99% of us think you pocketed the pants money, Mike. Never for a minute. I did pocket it after I sent it away.
That's right.
That's just fun. I love it. I love it. So that I wanted to clear that up because there was intensity on all fronts with that. And when Josh told me we had a little something in there, I just never got the guy that wanted to tell me to F off. That
He may have deleted himself.
He may have deleted himself. So wuss.
Yeah.
Candy ass.
See, he was afraid. He's very afraid.
And for John Talamontes, who started the whole thing, the slot machine thing, you know, I have no idea whether what you say is going to be true or not. I'm convinced that Mike will never become a slot machine influencer. I'm not trying to become a slot machine influencer. So just realize that if there's anybody that's going to do it, it's, you know, and there's a slot influencer out there called Lady Luck, who I've always thought Carla would do as well, if not better than. But the problem is...
Do you think that's her real name, Lady Luck?
No, of course not. But Rob Spiewak,
Yes.
the advantage that she has is that I believe her hubby, the guy that's behind the scenes for her, has a little BR, little bankroll. So that's where getting back to the whole pants thing. I'm hawking for $500 worth of pants.
Isn't that still a little vague as to whether or not the influencers have money to back themselves?
No, I think the influencers have. I've heard it explained by several of them. We have tried again and again and again to get them on the show. And they look at the algorithms and what the demo is and whether it would be directly beneficial to them, or they simply ignore the requests that they get. But the world of guests on podcasts is the same world of guests on radio. You don't have the biggest numbers, it's going to be harder to get the guests. and it has been forever. It's well, Rob, you could speak to it better than I could as far as the challenge of getting people to come on a show.
I mean, if you think about it, back when we started together, a big city would have 14 stations, maybe 14 radio stations to divide a press junket around. They would maybe hit 3 or 4. Now there are 75 million podcasts, and it's just really hard to make yourself stick out unless you have massive numbers.
It's even bigger than that because used to be if I wanted to tell the masses about what I've got going on, I need to go on a radio station and promote it.
Right.
Now I can just go on my own account and promote it to thousands of people.
And it's more direct. It's landing on the people that want to hear it. Yeah. Yeah.
And I just spilled coffee on my white t-shirt.
Lady Luck's husband appears to be worth $2 million.
Okay. So he's not, he's not Bill Gates, but
but he's got a little something.
But he's got a little something. They make their money off of views and likes and clicks and all the YouTube stuff. That's how they do it. It's why everybody says it and everybody wants subscribers, and that's what we all go for. The concept I have is that Carla, because she does so many fun things on her socials, things that are really good. And she's got, when she told me her TikTok followers the other day, I thought she had like 3,000 TikTok followers, and she's got over 13,000. And so when I saw, did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, no thanks to us. She's got it out there, and it was really cool. And speaking of followers, Josh is working on getting a very interesting young lady who is a beer cart girl.
Yes.
Who has how many followers does she have, Josh? She's got a few thou. Like 50,000 or something like that.
She transitioned from the cart girl to like a media empire or something, like a podcast, basically.
It's funny because, but the idea of dirty, slimy old guys on golf courses with a cart girl appeals to me. So hopefully we'll have.
Do you ever see those guys, Mike?
Soon. Yeah.
You see them on the course?
Well, I have been
2.7 million followers.
2.7 million followers.
Wow.
That's rarefied air right there. That really
Maybe
next
should
level.
Get a golf cart.
No, a beer cart, not a golf cart.
I should put on short shorts and go out and, hi there.
I'm going to definitely grow out my hair.
Yeah. So hopefully I have successfully answered all the questions today. Let's see, $500 in question, and all of a sudden the O'Meras have slot machine money. Interesting. No, we don't.
Mike, it doesn't add up.
No, we don't. Wish I did. Can't do that though. Can't solicit for that. That doesn't work. What works is subscribing. And if we get there, the first goal is to even be able to do it. And that's the first goal. And I have no idea how long that's going to take, but that's coming. And by the way, there's a lot more show coming too. We've got a lot more stuff going on the show, and hopefully you'll enjoy that today. I haven't really gone into the detail of falling apart, and then the whirlwind weekend with my son. We've got tons of stuff. Rob wants to talk about slimy golfer Phil Mickelson. It's a very loaded show, and
it is.
Soroka was all over the place because he does stuff all the time.
Yeah.
He's go.
Mike, he is like our show's Gene Shalit. Now that Gene Shalit has passed, he is always at the big show.
Thank you for and once again, I will not get mad at you for that timely reference. Anyway, we will take a break.
Mike, the man just died. It got a CNN bulletin.
Yes, he was back. He was on network television during the Carter administration. We will.
And all of a sudden, Jimmy Carter doesn't matter.
We will take a break and come back with the tidbits right after this, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Hey, Fudge Cutters, Mike O'Mara here. I want to share something my wife Carla is really excited about at Derm Glow Skin. Peptides. Peptides are natural compounds in your body that act as messengers, helping with things like repair, metabolism, sleep, and energy. Now you can supplement them all. Partnering with a trusted telehealth partner, DermGlow gives you access to doctor-prescribed peptides in all 50 states. It's simple. Take a quick online quiz, get approved, and your order ships straight to your door. Peptides can improve your energy, metabolism, and cellular health, detox and skin support, hair, skin, and scalp health, better sleep, and the Wolverine Stack for recovery and healing. And of course, GLP-1s for weight loss. Whether you're trying to lose 30 plus pounds or just the last 5, there are programs and microdosing options to help with benefits like reduced cravings and better blood sugar balance. Everything is prescribed by licensed doctors safely and conveniently. If you're low on energy, struggling with weight, not sleeping well, or just not feeling your best, there may be a peptide that can help you. Visit dermglowskin.com and click the weight loss and peptides to get started. Dermglowskin.com, helping you feel better from the inside. Thank you very much. Hit the music, Slim. We'll get started. That was, boy, can I tell you this, Josh? Hate makes the time go by for me. It really, really does.
And
it
I
makes
bet you
the show
feel
fly
better.
by.
Do you feel better?
I never feel better. I'm physically declining.
Okay.
Let's start today with the United States and Iran. President Trump officially announced yesterday that the U.S. and Iran have reached a major deal to end the war, lifting the naval blockade and permanently reopening the vital Strait of Hormuz. While a formal treaty signing is locked in for this Friday in Switzerland, the peace remains incredibly tense as Israeli officials immediately cast doubt on whether they will cooperate with the U.S. brokered terms regarding operations in Lebanon. Those
You know what?
pesky Israelis. Wow.
Mike, we've won this war a lot of times because the president has told us, but this is the best win that we've had yet. It's the most recent, too.
My favorite part is either last night or today, they agreed to sign via DocuSign to then sign the real one on Friday.
Really? DocuSign?
They said sign digitally, which
That
for me
is
says
so-
DocuSign.
It's DocuSign.
It
there
is
any other
DocuSign.
software?
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the White House, in an historic first for the executive mansion, President Trump celebrated his 80th birthday by hosting a professional UFC cage fighting show. Classy, right on the storied White House South Lawn. Dubbed UFC Freedom 250. Clever, right? With all the money they have, that's the guy they got to do the marketing. UFC Freedom 250. The unprecedented spectacle drew massive political and sporting attention as fighters like Diego Lopez competed under the afternoon sun for a crowd of elite guests. I have to ask Josh Schroka. You looked in. I didn't get a chance to. How did it look?
Couldn't pay me to look at it.
Well, I'd watch UFC under any circumstances, but I just didn't do it.
I'm not a huge UFC fan. I'll have it in the background sometimes. But I turned it on for the spectacle to see what it looks like. And it's like what I said beforehand. Anything with the backdrop of the White House looks impressive and looks cool. And they had these
So did the movie Independence Day when they blew up the White House.
Yeah,
Is
that
that
was
a
the
good
best
thing?
scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Josh said. But the White House said, look at this. This looks like a shit show.
If you can turn off your Trump hate,
Yes.
it's a cool event. They did a good national anthem performance, a good flyover with the Blue Angels and some other things. The fighters entered through the White House, which was fun.
That is
came
fun.
out of the White House.
When did the emperor show up?
And then here's my favorite part of the night
Yeah.
was all the entrance music was performed by the president's band. So no one came out to
The
tracks.
president's own? The Marine
Yes.
Band?
Yes.
Oh, Colonel Colburn.
They had to love that.
Oh, Colonel Colburn. Oh, my God.
At least so they performed all the music, which was nice.
Did he make
No, I mean like pop music and that the fighters would come out to as well.
Yes.
Did his orangeness make an appearance?
He did. Him and Dana White came out. And
now, is it true that
he was trying to be
Dana White in his big mouth?
Yeah, he was trying to be nice and not smile, like tough like the fighters. And Dana White had the biggest smile, like a clown walking out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Now-
it's the biggest thing he's ever had. I mean, who can blame Dana White, right? I mean,
wasn't
come on.
Donald Trump flying one of the Blue Angels too? He was up in the airplane.
Look at me, I'm up here.
I'm on a plane.
I might be an idiot, but it's the first time I've seen cameras like live inside the planes during the flyover, and that was pretty cool to me.
Okay. Oh, well,
That might
the
be something.
spectacle was the
I think
spectacle.
the spectacle was a spectacle. It looked like they broadcast it to different naval ships and stuff across the world because they kept doing video shots of that. There was a lot of people down on the mall to watch it on video screens.
Are
So
you
they
ready for
showed
my
a lot of
comment? Are you? This
Yeah.
is my.
Sure.
I will only give you one hateful comment on this. All right.
All right, perfect.
And it's just a statement of fact.
All right.
History will not remember that. That will not be remembered in history. You will not
Yeah,
read that in history books down the road.
Sure, I think there's lots of events on the White House lawn that
People
we
don't remember.
Move on.
Yeah.
And then something else will happen in 20 years, and we'll complain that this is the worst thing that ever happened without saying, well, we did all these other things.
Oh man, can you remember all those horrible, unclassy, undignified, patriotic, diplomatic dinners on the lawn? Oh, I wish I could forget about them.
Classes, Dick. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
You know what else is a beautiful spectacle, Josh, is watching a city in a riot. That's also a spectacle, just so you know. I mean, if you want to tune in and see something big and fascinating to watch out, it's not always a good thing. And I think at this time, it cheapens the look of the nation worldwide, universally.
I think worse has been done on that lawn.
Really?
Like worse? Like what? What would be?
Well, Jimmy Carter had his cockfighting.
No, I don't want to get into politics.
I know, but you said if you make a statement like worse things have been done on that lawn. And by the way,
I think
you're making an assumption that that something could happen that was as tacky as that.
I think Joe Biden bringing out topless transgender women onto the White House lawn was tacky.
When did that happen?
During the Joe Biden administration. Yeah,
well, that's not all that specific.
Did I miss that press release?
Oh, you want me to send you the articles?
Is it from Alex Jones?
No, it was a real thing. That's what I'm saying. People forget what happened.
Transgender people, women showing their boobs?
Yes. Well, yes.
Seems to me we would have caught that somehow.
Oh, I got one here. Daniel Thurber says Monica Lewinsky took a stroll with Clinton on that lawn.
That's true.
No, when
yes. This is the same. And yes, Clinton, and Clinton got his pee-pee whacked for it too.
Yeah, he did.
Right? Got impeached for it. Come on now. And that sucked too. That was disgusting.
So to speak.
Welcome to the life.
What's this?
That was me clicking on something and an ad came up.
I am stunned.
3 years ago,
during Biden's, they found a bag of drugs in the White House.
I remember that. They belonged to Amy Carter.
He did it too. All right, let's move on. Shall we? Shall we move on? Are we ready? I don't want to stop if Josh wants to share with me.
June 13th, 2023.
June 13th, 2023.
Oh, so we just had the anniversary.
I don't know. What is the story though? Because I am curious if it really happened.
It says,
what is your source, first of all?
The New York Post. Do you believe that?
Well, sometimes New York Post is a right-wing publication, but that's, it's not completely off the wall.
No.
It says trans model Rose Montoya goes topless during White House Pride Party after meeting Biden. And there's a picture of her
after
topless.
Meeting Biden.
Yeah, I guess shakes Biden's hand and then is out on the White House.
To be fair, Josh, the way you presented it, it was like Biden was the MC at a strip club. And they were playing girls, girls, girls in the background. It was an event for pride, man. I think things will happen, but I don't think you can blame Mr. Biden for that. Please welcome.
I'm saying things happen on the White House.
Come on over here. Take your top off. There you go. She's got
every administration has things
great
that people disagree with.
All right, let's move on, shall we? I'll hit my little thingy.
Yeah, do it.
Tyra Banks has hit Netflix with a massive defamation lawsuit. Supermodel Tyra Banks has filed a federal lawsuit against Netflix over its controversial new docuseries Reality Check Inside America's Next Top Model. I've looked at that like little pieces of it once in a while. Banks alleges that producers sat her down for a 3.5-hour interview only to maliciously slice it down to 16 heavily edited minutes to construct a false and defamatory narrative about her character.
Welcome to showbiz.
So we'll have to wait and see where that goes. But yeah, that paints the whole show, and especially Tyra, in a very negative light. But that show's had controversy around it for a long time.
Yeah, you remember when Joe Biden was on?
Yeah,
took his shirt off. Yeah, that sucked.
Thank you, Joe. Moving right along, Nara Organics has triggered an urgent nationwide infant formula recall. Now, I don't have little babies anymore, but if you do, listen to this. This is heavy duty. Health authorities have issued an immediate nationwide alert as Nara Organics, not familiar with it, recalled, all I know is Gerber.
Gerber's good. Similac.
Nara Organics recalled its popular baby formula line. Federal regulators advise parents to immediately stop using the product due to critical contamination concerns over botulism. That is, I remember that one, a rare but serious biological toxin that can cause severe muscle weakness and respiratory issues in infants.
In small bits, it's what they use for Botox. Botulism
Really?
is. Yeah, it's how they paralyze the face to make it do what it does.
Well, I don't know much about that.
Jackie's still on.
That's a little young for Botox.
Rob, I forgot. I haven't been keeping up. Am I dead?
Yeah, I think you are. But Frank is alive, and so
dead.
is
Hold
Sly.
on.
I don't know about the doctor.
Am I dead? Am I dead?
I think you are.
Hi, Rob. I'm
Hey.
if I'm dead, then I can. I have to
You
spend
passed in 2020.
Oh, then.
Yeah. Jackie, did you hear about the baby formula?
Hi, Rob. They use botulism in my Botox.
I'm curious, was Sly a bottle baby?
Formula baby, all the way. Made it
Why?
on the kitchen counter. I didn't want my nipples to get wrecked.
Well, you married a plastic surgeon. He could have fixed them.
No, it's still that area, no touchy. Absolutely not. No.
I didn't know you had ground rules.
Yeah, and you've seen his mouth, right?
Yeah,
you don't
I have.
want that on
Yeah.
you. No, that's not not good.
You-
I got it. Yes, what?
I was going to say, Jackie, in my house, we called an extra glass of champagne the baby formula.
Baby formula. Hey, how about the UFC fight? That was pretty good, wasn't it?
I wish you had competed. Bye, Jackie.
Bye. Floating away now.
Jacqueline Stallone.
There she goes. All right. Sorry. Oh, wrong. Thank you. I'll learn it.
Yeah.
I'll learn it. There we go. What were you going to say, Josh? You were going to say something or not?
No.
No. Okay. Very good. Let's
No.
fun. I get confused when I have to press all my buttons. Oh, I know what button I have to press. This one.
What?
Come on. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Another
Not
soundboard
is
issue.
it a swoosh?
Yeah. Is that mine
There
or
you go.
yours?
That was yours.
Okay, good. I got it.
Okay.
All right, moving right along. Steven Spielberg, Josh saw it, Disclosure Day. He saw that movie. We'll get a review later on. It destroyed the weekend box office. Let's see. Hollywood is celebrating a massive theatrical revival. Steven Spielberg's highly anticipated blockbuster Disclosure Day officially opened at #1, raking in a spectacular $44 million domestically and $92.9 million worldwide over its debut weekend. Sci-fi, Josh? Was it a sci-fi thingy?
Aliens. Yes.
Aliens, excellent. It's his wheelhouse. The stunning figures marked the best opening weekend for an original movie in the legendary 79-year-old director's historic career. Hard to believe he's going to be 82. Isn't that amazing? Wow.
I wonder how much of that has to do with attendance or inflated ticket prices.
Probably the inflationary ticket prices contribute, but it's still an amazing number. It still means people were going to theaters.
Yeah, you're
which
right.
is spectacular.
Which a couple of years ago, we were declaring theaters dead.
Let's see. You know what? I don't want to wait. What did you think of Disclosure Day? Did you dig it?
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was great. The concept is we're on the brink of World War III, and some people are forcing true alien disclosure. And show related, without it being a spoiler, one of the first videos they show to kind of prove, like, here's video the government's been hiding from you, is surveillance footage of Richard Nixon showing Jackie Gleason the aliens, which is a story I never knew about until this show.
kind of a weekly world news. I don't think that publication's around anymore.
No,
but they used to have that all the time. But man, oh man.
But the Gleason stuff is real. That's been sourced and cited. That was his thing. He built a house that looked like.
But they weren't aliens that he showed him, right? They were fake, weren't they?
They were stuff that we had under high security at Area 51 that people weren't supposed to see, and the Great One got to see them. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. And I want to see it now. Now I want to see it because
it was good.
That's awesome. Finally today, Rob, you like Peru news, don't you? News from Peru?
I'm a Peruvian guy, yes.
Yeah, I used to have it regularly when I did a morning show in Annapolis, Maryland. I would say, yoo-hoo, news from Peru.
You had the sound. Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo! News from Peru.
Police
in Peru.
Yes.
Pulled off an unbelievably bizarre undercover sting yesterday by dressing up as the official 2026 FIFA World Cup mascots.
Good plan.
Would you like to know their names?
I would.
Clutch the Bald Eagle and Maple the Moose.
Clutch the Bald Eagle is a game we used to play.
Does Mexico not get a representation?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was 2 of 3. Would Clutch the Bald Eagle be the Americans'
That'd be
mascot?
America, and the moose would be Canada.
Okay.
The Mexican one is Enrique the Empanada.
Police knew that their suspect was a passionate soccer fanatic, and he was distracted by the tournament. Here's what happened. The heavily disguised officers casually, as casually as a mascot can be.
Sure, with their huge heads. Yeah.
Oh, Zayu the Jaguar is the third one.
What, Zayu?
Zayu.
Zayu, how do you spell it?
Zayu.
Zayu the Jaguar. All right, so these mascots disguised as the Bald Eagle and what was the other one? Oh, I don't care. They casually approached his Lima home. Lima's in Peru, or is it Lima?
Well, it's Lima Bean, Lima, Peru, and Limu the emu.
They approached his Lima home aggressively, burst through the doors in the outfits. I
guess.
wish I had video. And they arrested the alleged drug trafficker alongside piles of illicit contraband. And so they were called, one was the Bald Eagle, Clutch the Bald Eagle. I wanted the quote from
is the guy
Maple
on
the Moose.
Yes.
Maple the yes, the quote, I can't do my kicker without getting Maple the Moose. Maple the Moose was heard to explain, listen up, that's my skull. I'm so wasted. There we go. That's your news, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be here all week if you want to stop by.
The good taste of maple, Mike.
It's what's for dinner.
It is.
The good taste of maple. All right, everybody. If you call in a professional to do a job at your house, you expect them to be good, fast, and punctual. I like to pronounce it that way. That's the old English. Yeah. That's the old English pronunciation. Punctual. No, I know it's punctual. You call an exterminator and they charge an arm and a leg. They make you wait between noon and 6. I hate the window.
Yes.
And when they finally spray, you realize I could do this better, faster, and cheaper. Yes, you can. Thanks to Pesty, you can control your own bug destiny. I'm glad I used Pesty. Pesty is DIY pest control made ridiculously easy. Their custom kit takes just minutes to apply, and treatments start at only $35. That's it. You get a plan tailored to your location, your climate, and all the creepy crawlers around your house. We are talking over 100 kinds of pests, all sorts of them. Some of them more gross than others. Even scorpions. Yes, scorpions. How about that? Forget about it. The Pesty kit comes with everything: reusable electronic sprayer, mixing bag, pesticide, gloves, instructions, all ready to go. And you can treat your entire home in under 10 minutes. I've done it. Rob's done it. We love it. You'll love Pesty. Here's the kicker. Pesty is kid and pet friendly. Their products are used in hospitals and schools nationwide. Plus, they back it all with a 100% bug-free guarantee or your money back. No hassle, no questions asked. I promise you it works. Keep the bugs away with Pesty. Go to pesty.com/TMOS for an extra 10% off your order. That's PESTIE.com/TMOS for an extra 10% off. Quit bugging me.
Yeah, baby. Forget about it.
Get it, everybody? All right, Phil Mickelson.
Yes.
In the news. Rob brought this to me. I've been kind of looking at this story. The problem is, we talked about the New York Post before. I got it from the New York Daily News. And I'm like everybody else, there are certain publications that let you in and certain publications that don't. So I read the headline that he had been banned for inappropriate sexual conduct with an employee at a club out in San Diego. And then I couldn't get any more details. And then the other day, another story pops up where Phil's lawyers are fighting this now because Phil and the lawyers say, this ain't true. What's the latest and what do you hear?
This is a story in two parts. The original story says that Phil Mickelson's membership at a golf club in California has been revoked after he was accused of making non-consensual and inappropriate physical contact, close quote, with an employee. The 55-year-old golfer was told to vacate the premises in the middle of a round, and he is not welcome back at the club.
All right, so what I hear when I hear this, it sounds to me, because you've heard a lot going back and forth about they performed an investigation. Well, the investigation could be you asked the person that was involved.
Yeah, she went directly to the people, and then they acted on it.
And they walked out to him on the course?
Yes.
So whatever he was accused of was egregious enough in the powers that be's mind that they literally drove out to him on a golf cart and said, Phil, we need you to leave the premises.
Yes. Yeah.
That's intense. That's intense.
And I mean, that's a lot because keep in mind, I would imagine if Phil was at your club, that's sort of a big deal for the club. You'd want Phil to be at your club, right?
From what I read, Rob, this is his regular place that he practices a lot. So he gets ready. He's gotten ready for some U.S. Opens out there. I don't know all the details it says because I haven't read them. What's the latest?
Okay, the latest broke about 18 hours ago, according to Forbes. It says accusations have surfaced this week about six-time major champion Phil Mickelson making inappropriate contact with a female employee. In a statement from his attorney, Mickelson appears to be ready to fight the allegations behind him. His attorney, Tom Clare, told Golf Digest that there is video evidence that will exonerate Mickelson of all wrongdoing. There is a great deal of misunderstanding and misinformation circulating, and while Phil's full attention is devoted to a private family.
We all know, right?
Right.
If you got video evidence and it's really exonerating, you get that out ASAP, right?
And the Farms Club, that's the name of the country club, they say there's no camera footage of the incident.
Really?
Yeah. So it would have to be, I mean, obviously it's not a surveillance thing, but maybe someone had a camera. I mean, everyone has a camera now, so that could be. But
if you're aware of it, you can't do that. You can't play that game because we're all sleuths out in America. We all know. And Josh, isn't it accurate that if you have that, you release it immediately to put it away?
Of course.
You have to, right?
There's no point in teasing to think that, I need to save it for court or something. No, you put it out immediately.
Yeah, to quell it. You just got to stop all that as soon as you can.
And do we have any more detail at all on what transpired? What transpired? Did he grab her?
The female
butt? Did he
employee,
grab her boobs? What happened?
By quote, the accusation is non-consensual and inappropriate physical contact prior to a round.
I hate that crap.
It's very vague.
Because, on one side, it's like if you have video reps for Phil, you show it to everybody. And club, if you are, why are you being so inappropriate? What are you afraid of? Not saying that he touched this, he touched that. He grabbed her here, he grabbed her there. And do
you think it was feet stuff?
Shut up, Rob. I don't know. It just seems there's an awful lot unsaid.
Yeah.
But let me just say this. Being a member of multiple country clubs in my life, because I'm a big golfer, I have always been aware of when it comes to disciplinary action, and I have to be careful here when I talk about it. When it comes to disciplinary action at country clubs, you have some people, it can be very political.
Sure.
And if somebody's got it in for you, and really, really doesn't care for your whole vibe, and you're in a position of power, and say Phil's been a dick to a guy, that
can you see that happening? I can.
I can.
Yeah.
I think Phil is very good out in public, and I'm not sure what he's like behind. And then one of our listeners said, "Is he still married?" I'm not even sure whether he is or not. Is he still married?
That's the weird thing, is that he has been really sort of out of sight. He didn't even play the Masters this year, citing family health issues. But that's, again, very vague. Who knows if there's trouble in the marriage?
It could be mental health issues with this going on. But
it could be his breasts.
What do you mean?
They're pretty,
Phil's boobs?
Yeah, they can be pretty fulsome at times.
He's lost a lot of weight, Rob. He's lost. You're thinking
we all have.
Phil back 20 years ago.
We've all lost weight, but still, I would like to see a look at him.
So we don't. So that's the very. Josh, do you have anything fresh on this at all about Phil?
No, I'm seeing the sheriff that they'll investigate further. I'm seeing he's still married.
Okay. All right.
I'm not seeing whatever his video proof is. Even this headline reveals surprising evidence. And it's like, I don't see what the evidence is.
Do you think there's any possibility that they do an initial video, the claim that the video will exonerate him, then just hope it goes away?
Yes.
Because if they don't have a video, they can't take it any further, right?
Well, and half the population is dumb and will just remember, oh, yeah, he said he had a video.
60%, actually.
Yeah, but I also think that we are savvy enough now that when we hear that, it's like, you better come up with that. If that's in your possession, you release that as soon as possible. But then again, there are ramifications. If she's litigious, there are ramifications with putting her, but you can pixelate her face, right?
Sure. And you don't have to show it publicly.
You
could show it to the sheriffs, and the sheriffs will keep it quiet.
It's interesting. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know.
If he's found guilty, I'm pretty sure that the board of directors at LIV Golf will have him killed.
I just don't trust inside the gates of a country club.
Yeah,
all rules are off. You don't know what's going on.
And he doesn't have to show the evidence to the sheriff because the sheriff already comes out and says there's no evidence of wrongdoing.
It's just, but a country club can kick you out.
A country club can kick you out
for any reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
And
it's its own government. It's like Disneyland.
Yeah, but also that doesn't prohibit you from suing a country club and board members and powers that be for defamation and slander and all that. So stay tuned for that. We'll have to wait and see. Josh, I wanted to get to this because...
And that's why you're leaving your club?
Yes, because I'd
like to get that ball girl's, that cart girl's opinion on this.
Look, the bottom line is, if you're around me when I'm golfing, I inappropriately touch everybody constantly.
Yeah.
I'll say.
I remember the first time you touched me.
Yes,
it was my heart.
It was. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that, and then a little tickle.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to throw up in my mouth. You also went to see. So you went to see Disclosure. You give that
Disclosure
10 out of 10 for Josh.
Oh, yeah,
you say that's
that was
a good
great
one.
Movie. I
Pure
recommend
Spielberg.
that to everyone. It's
and
fun.
then The Breadwinner, a movie I would not go see.
I took the kids because there weren't many kid options last week. So I took the kids to see The Breadwinner, which was the Nate Bargatze movie. And that was shown in a theater. I went Thursday evening, and the theater had a total of 20 seats in this little theater.
I would predict, and I'll let you give us your opinion on it.
Yeah.
I would predict that he would totally suck as an actor.
He is fine as an actor.
Okay.
But it's Nate Bargatze. And the problem with this movie is it's a fine movie. It's low budget.
Fine.
It looks like it's good. It's low budget. It looks like a Netflix movie. If this would have been put out on Netflix, it would have gotten a different reaction than going to the theater to see it. It's also, if you are a Nate Bargatze fan and familiar with his material, it's a lot of like just taking his material and writing a storyline around it.
So you would put a comedian in a sitcom in the 90s. They've taken a comedian and put him in a movie.
Exactly.
Instead.
It's very sitcom feel. So it's not bad.
Did you pay full price or did you get the Nate rate?
I paid full price.
The Nate rate.
And also, how much product placement for Toyota is in it?
There is a lot of Toyota. There's a lot of Tennessee Titans. And there was a drink. or like Burger King or something. There was one more product placement that really
Why
stood out.
Toyota, Robert? Does he do ads for Toyota?
The Toyota has been all over this because he plays a Toyota salesman. And
God. All right.
I saw, but what is it? What do they call a synergistic ad? See the newest models of Toyota in The Breadwinner with Nate Bargatze.
So how many Joshes out of 10 do you give this?
I mean, it's a 7. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Wow.
Bad. It's still good. It's still a good movie.
That can't be the same scale you use on Hicks Nicks. I've showed you
keep
movies
bringing me
better
black
than
and
that.
white movies.
So, what if Nate Bargatze spotted an alien? Then
Nate
had the-
Bargatze!
And
All right.
he'd have the
Bargatze.
same big eyes.
His big eyes, his big anus eyes. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back with more fun on the Mike O'Mara Show. At the end of a workday, are you mentally spent?
Yes.
Are your nerves an absolute mess? Do you ever feel that your brain is chock-a-block, full? And then you get home and you're still all keyed up? It sucks. That's exactly why I want to tell you about Soul out-of-office THC gummies and drinks. Soul makes the gummies and drinks designed to help you relax, unwind, and actually enjoy your downtime. Whether you're trying to chill after work, sleep better, laugh more with friends, or just quiet the nonstop chaos in your head for a little while, Soul has something for that. Their gummies taste great, the drinks are super refreshing, and everything is made with high-quality ingredients and clearly labeled doses.
Yum.
So you know exactly what you're getting every single time. And the best part, no hangover, no weird mystery experience, just a smoother way to relax and take your mind out of office for a bit. Thousands of people are already making Soul part of their evening routine. So if you're ready to upgrade your chill time, check out Soul out-of-office gummies and drinks today. Your brain has earned the vacation. Plus, they are SPIWAC and Soroka approved. They're high right now. Give yourself the gift of a healthier unwind. I'm sure they don't want me to say that, but I had to. Give yourself the gift of a healthier unwind at the end of your day. Right now, Soul is offering our audience 30% off your entire order. Go to getsoul.com and use the code TMOS. That's getsoul.com, promo code TMOS for 30% off. All right. Very briefly, I will get to my weekend, which was interesting in that not one, not two. My son has been collected already at the 4th. Was it the 4th? 1, 2, 3, 4 sleepovers. Four sleepovers in a week.
He's living life the way he should in the summertime. Good for him.
He's living his best life. Sleepovers, but sleepovers equal attitude.
Oh, yeah.
Equal trouble. All right.
How many sleepovers did you have last week?
None.
Good for you, Mike. That's why you're on
Trying to
point with
think.
your attitude.
Who was it first? It was okay. It was his buddy Austin.
Yeah.
Then it was his buddy Taylor. And then Taylor and Austin hung out on the same sleepover on Saturday night. And then it's 3, not 4. And then it was off to, I think it's Kyler, his house, and sleep over at their place. So Carl and I are excited because originally he was supposed to go to Taylor's house. They had a thing, and all the parents are super cooperative. And we all, like, it's like chess pieces. You move all over a board.
Sure.
We've got this. Could you maybe make the sleepover at your house? We were very cool with
You,
that.
you
because
jive and mesh with all the parents.
We do. And
that makes it so much better.
There's a lot of thoughtfulness in these people, and it really is cooperative, and nobody messes around with that. So he ends up going to the birthday party of his buddy on Sunday, where he's going to have a sleepover. Now, in the middle of all this, there have been a lot of moving parts. I'm up at crack of dawn, and I'm making blueberry pancakes for all 3 boys that were the sleepover on Sunday.
Did it start out for all the boys, or was it just a little something for Daddy?
Daddy got 2. Daddy got 2
good,
at the
good.
end, and then I had to make a little extra for Austin, who slept later. So, and Austin, by the way, when Austin walks in with his T-shirt on, and Austin is almost taller than I am right now.
Oh,
That's how
boy.
big he is.
Yeah.
So they're good kids and they're chill kids, and they've all got very unique personalities, but it's off to the birthday party. Carla drops them off. Carla and I drop them off at the birthday. Taylor and Michael. Austin gets dropped off back at home. we're off, right? We're free of children, and we're very excited. We're off going to, by the way, the best wings in Southwest Florida, maybe in the whole state of Florida, our little dive bar, Buffalo Chips, for the wings, which are, oh my God, they were so good. Halfway through, Carla gets a text from the mom at the birthday party that says Michael got on an e-bike with Nico and went to Nico's house. She's worried about, she told them not to go, but they went anyway. To make a long story short, something that never happens with my kid, and I am not happy. I mean, I am really not happy with this. It's like he's had a little attitude because this is now going to be his third sleepover. So he's dog-ass tired, and apparently he's, acting out at this birthday party.
Suddenly it's euphoria.
They're
headed to the drug den.
Went to the Mexican border with Rue, and it was terrible. So Carla's pissed. I'm pissed. He gets back, and we call the mother. We put him on the phone. I'm a zero tolerance person when it comes to that. I'm like, he's coming home. He's coming. We'll be by to pick him up. Then the mother, who was concerned initially, really starts softening and saying he was very helpful and he's such a great kid, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and on and on. And then we kind of turn it on her. I said, well, what would you do in our situation? She goes, I think he should stay at the party. So the bottom line is.
So they set her straight.
What do you mean they set her straight?
Sounds like there was a
party.
It literally sounds like a payoff. I mean, it's like,
Well, usually if a mom is texting another mom, the situation is, this kid's being a pain in the ass. Yeah. And my feeling is to be the responsible parent, get him the hell out of here.
Oh, I agree.
But
I'm sorry about that.
I'm just wondering if something went down where she told her son, Michael's going home.
Yeah.
And he freaked out at her.
Oh, that could be.
It was like, well, never mind.
All I know is the text messaging and the phone calls are primarily between this mother and Carla. Mm-hmm. I'm primarily handling the conversations with Michael.
Okay.
So the determination is made after much back and forth that he will stay at the party. And then when how
does this make you feel?
I am fine with doing that as soon as I got on the phone with him, because he is crying.
Okay.
When I get on the phone, he is remorseful. It's
so
like
they already beat him.
It's like in a jury trial.
Yeah.
All you want is remorse from the accused.
True
right?
enough. Yeah.
And so when I get the remorse, I'm fine with leaving him there. Now, in the meantime, during all of this, we have come to the discovery that I couldn't find Michael's report card online, and they have already wiped out the data for 6th grade and moved him into the 7th grade data where it's
you can't even access it.
I didn't know what to get. It goes to, how this is. Sometimes your wife gets the communication. Sometimes you get the communication.
True enough.
So I'm like, well, did we ever get it? We're driving. We're literally driving to the birthday party. And I said, well, did we get his report card? Because I said, how was your report card, Taylor? He said, I got A's and a couple of A pluses. And I look at Michael and I go, there you go. Because remember, in English class he got an 88.
Yes.
A B plus. Mm-hmm. Not thick enough. We hold our kid to a high standard. So Carly says, well, I think I have it. I said, oh, okay.
Oh,
now
that'd
you
be
have
nice.
it.
Yeah.
And I look and I see that the grade in English has stayed the same, and every single other grade is an A or an A plus and has gone up in 3 of the subjects. And I'm like, well, that's still in that zone, I believe, right? Well, you're the academic guy with grades, and you know more. And I see YE, spring YE high honors. And I look, I said, well, he's got a B plus year end high honors. And I said, so he got high honors. And I look at him and I'm like, well, dummy, if you get high honors, you ought to know that you got high honors. All right?
Right.
You got to
Yeah.
get
I
a
wanna
little
go
more
get some
engaged.
ice cream.
And by the way, that
give me
gets
an
the
excuse.
lecture. That gets the lecture. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
if you're going to say you didn't get high honors to your family, and we're not going to even think about it at that point, and then
Right.
it turns out you did because you got 1 B+ and the rest A pluses and A's, you little Nimrod, and that was it. So I was
think
softened on him after that.
Maybe he was trying to give you a pleasant surprise.
I doubt it. I think he's just not.
I
I think
he
there's
moved
a lot of
on to
baseball.
summer and never thought about it.
I think you're absolutely right.
Could be,
I think
yeah.
that it's terrible. Oh my God, where is the time going? So anyway, the good, the bad, the ugly, and that's it. And party etiquette, Michael, is you don't leave a party and go to another kid's house when you're at a birthday party. So he'll get that lecture later on tonight when he gets home from baseball practice.
He got an A+ in leaving birthday parties.
We have to take a break now. We're coming back with some. Do you have some beautiful for us?
I do have some beautiful. Yes.
That's exciting. I like that. All right, let me see. What do we got here? Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. This is Spiewak Soroka stuff. This is exciting.
Okay.
This is really, really exciting.
It
All
is.
right. All right. I got to get it to the right spot here. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a major, major announcement. Has your brain earned a vacation? You know it has. All right. There's not separation between the two spots. Let me get it right here. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. Thank you. I found it.
Good.
Hour Under the Tower. I'm very excited to announce that it's that time of year. Hot days and cool nights. Summer lovin' and no more teachers' dirty looks.
Don't you hate them?
It's the official start of the TMOS No Bummer Summer.
Yes.
You're going to really play amusement park music? It doesn't have a hot rockin' sound, but it's your choice. Listen up, you pleasure seekers. We're kicking it off in a big way, your No Bummer Summer. It's the annual event that has become the cornerstone of so many people's vacations. The tradition lives on. It's an hour under the tower with Rob Spiewak and Josh Soroka, the amusement park kids. Saturday, June 27 at precisely 12 noon.
Precisely, Mike.
We are all going to meet under the Eiffel Tower. But put those passports away. It ain't Paris. We're all going to Doswell, Virginia. Rob's favorite place, King's Dominion, the place to be.
It is.
To hang with Rob and Josh. We'll meet, we'll greet, plus prizes, and then we'll all hit the park and live like kings.
Yes.
Roller coasters for Rob, an artistic musical stage show for Josh.
Josh doesn't like the thrill rides.
And, of course, Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future. That's Saturday, June 27th, under the Eiffel Tower, right at the end of the International Street. You can't miss it. King's Dominion. This event is unsanctioned by Mike O'Mara. It is located at 16,000 Theme Park Way, Doswell, Virginia, 23047.
Yeah, put it in your nav. It'll get you there.
No one
Yes.
needs the address.
I just think it's funny that it's on Theme Park Way.
Yeah, you can see the tower
Yeah.
from the highway. when you're
And
up
a
there.
sign, too.
By the way, the longest copy in America, because Rob's going to be there. Come be amused at Rob's favorite amusement park. We said that already. You get full access to Spiewak and Soroka. Not sure you want it. And, of course, turkey legs. It's an hour under the tower, the stuff that dreams are made of. Is that
Yes.
it? Is that
That's
over?
it. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Let's play your video now, please.
Hey,
Mike,
I like
thank you very
that.
much.
Some beautiful video.
Josh?
Before the video, I think Mike needs to know your new title.
Oh, yeah. I've been back and forth with the press people at Six Flags, and they called me a valuable ambassador to King's Dominion. So I would like to be referred to now as an ambassador.
The ambassador to King's
The
Dominion.
ambassador to King's Dominion, yes.
How about we make it even more formal where ambassador,
Yes,
just refer to you that. Do you have beautiful video today, Ambassador Spiewak?
I do indeed. Let us look at it right now. Paper towels. I haven't really thought about paper towels in a while because I normally buy, I think many people do, the 12-pack at Costco, and you don't have to worry about buying the multi-pack at the grocery store. But this guy talks about something called Bounty Math. And it's funny because I don't think he set it up. He just shot at a grocery store. And check out the Bounty Math.
Well, I'm back at Kroger, and Bounty has made some changes. 8 equals 20. 8 also equals 24. You know what else equals 24? 6. You know what 6 also equals? 12. What equals 12? 30 equals 12. So that means 30 equals 6, which equals 8. You know what also equals 8? 4. Unrelated. 2 equals 6.
Okay, he's absolutely right.
Yes. Yeah.
What's the deal?
They are comparing their double rolls to their mega rolls to their triple rolls.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense.
Wow. And so when they say 2 equals 6, are they talking about the size of the rolls in the 2-pack?
Yeah, I think they're saying that it's like buying 6 rolls of shit toilet paper, like Scott, or paper towels, like Scott, as opposed to buying the big roll of Bounty. But there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. It just bothers the hell out of me.
It does bother me too. I would love to figure out. I think nowadays when you're talking about the price of everything, you have to really give that some thought as to how much you're going to get out of that. And I think a lot of us blindly, Costco included, just go to the Costco and oh, that's got to be cheaper. You don't know whether it is or not.
A lot of people will say that in our lifetimes, one of the greatest advancements is the cell phone. I really like the half sheet paper towel where you don't have to take a full 1 foot square one. You can take the shorter one. I think that's great.
Yeah,
I think
know,
it
you
saves,
really love that.
Mike, it saves money and it saves time and
Sure
it helps
it
you
does.
be green.
I
I know that you are really hot right now on New York Knicks fever. You love your Knicks. They're your team.
I am so sick of Knicks fever that congratulations, after a million years you won the championship again. I actually watched the highlights of the winning game, and by the way, San Antonio Spurs, way to hold the lead. They're a little challenged when they get the lead. They really are.
That's sort of been the story of the series, isn't it?
Well, it is the story. I mean, they really come out to these amazing leads and then they fade.
Yeah.
That could be, I don't know what it is,
Does the NBA and the NHL always end on the same weekend?
I'm not sure.
Because last night was the Hurricanes won the championship.
That's right.
For the NHL.
I don't know if it ever happens exactly at the same weekend.
And
but
Saturday was the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Move on, please.
Okay,
Thank you
Mike,
very
about
much.
the Knicks, just this put it really in perspective for me. I saw this on someone's feed. The number 1 song in America, the last time the Knicks won the championship. This will make you feel old. Tony Orlando and Dawn.
Wow.
Thank you.
Here's Tony Orlando.
Coming home, I've done my time.
What a dick.
Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine.
There you go. Great,
Nice
great video.
mustache. Yeah, it is a great video. But I
Great
mean, if
video.
what's amazing is now that they've won the championships again, and Tony Orlando hasn't had a hit in months.
Right.
So we're doing the best we
It's been
can.
a long time. God, it's amazing to think that was 50 years ago. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
And Mike, let's close with this. I know that you love your Knicks. I have World Cup fever. God, I can't
sure
get
you
enough
do.
of it.
I know you do.
It's fantastic. But this is an older tape that was making
By the way,
rounds.
I know I have to just throw this in there. Not only did I watch all of the Knicks San Antonio Spurs game, I also watched Japan Netherlands, one of the better soccer games that finished with a 2-2 tie. I'm drinking it all in, Rob. I'm getting it all in. I like it. I like sport. I like
hate
sport.
a tie is no good though.
Kissing your sister, Rob.
It
That's
is.
what
It
it's
is.
called.
But Mike, this is not a brand new tape, but I think it's valuable for people that want to watch World Cup. John Cleese, I know one of your favorites,
Yes.
explains why we're calling the game the wrong name.
The Americans insist on calling it soccer. Why do they have such a problem calling it football? It's a game played with a ball that is struck with the foot. Hence, football. You see? Are you following this, America? The clue is in the title. It's not that difficult. Whereas American football, as they call it, is a game where an object that's not really a ball at all, it's the wrong shape for a ball, is carried around by hand and occasionally thrown for other people to catch in their hands. You see? Only one person in each team is allowed to actually kick the ball, and they have to be specially brought onto the field to do it. I suppose, in its own way, that is a form of creativity. It's quite a creative use of language, saying one thing and meaning something completely different.
So that's what you need to think of the next time that you're watching
right.
football.
When you're right, you are right. Try to change that name, though. That'll never happen. Anyway,
No, sir.
We got to get out of here. We will be back with a brand new episode tomorrow afternoon. And who knows? Maybe you will be able to call in and tell me to F off.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get that on many podcasts.
No.
I will say that from the host. You really don't.
In the meantime, may I call you at home and tell you that?
And 2 or 3 times tonight, it would be welcome.
The later, the better.
Call during dinner. We got to get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. For Josh Soroka and Rob Spiewak, Mike O'Mara saying so long, everybody.
Love you, Pop.
Thanks for listening to another episode of The Mike O'Mara Show. Please remember to click the Amazon link at tmospodcast.com before you shop online. It means a lot and makes the world a better place.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it! Shut up!